MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Kenta Maeda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
And there's a base hit on the line.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
LeMahieu stands at first with one out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now another 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Luis Severino is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on a hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Coles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line towards center field. A dive, and he can't hang on. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hicks going back. He's got it. And they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network. So stepping in, Gio Urshela, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled off. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out throws him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Severino.
Stepping in now, Luis Severino. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Coles is there, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Third inning, no score to this point. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Ready for another chance, Andrew Coles. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Corey Seager. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Boyd takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now that's popped up. Muncy calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Ready ready now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson at the track, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Gary Sanchez will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Max Muncy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To his left, LeMahieu. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
1-2, here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hicks going back, still going back. Booyah! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1.
Kike Hernandez will be next. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now the payoff pitch home. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch.
The batter,
Might have been
number
just
14.
out of the zone, but
Second
not by
baseman.
much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so
Hernandez.
sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get
Now
in the
batting,
chase.
catcher,
That wasn't working, so he just
Austin.
reached back and fired a good old
Hard.
country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes. Pitch is popped up. LeMahieu moving to his left, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peterson looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The pitcher, number 4.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Voigt leads off first with 1 away. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 out here and a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2-1 New York. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Pollock
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Zero.
1-2.
We're playing 12. 1-2.
One and 2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this
Now
point.
batting,
So he's got
center
good
fielder,
stuff, and he's fooling a
Andrew.
lot of these hitters.
Joel.
Into the box now, Andrew Toles.
Zero.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Ball 3.
So a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Booyah! A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Rich Hill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 44, Rich Hill.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron ready once again. Aaron Judge, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Toles. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Jonathan Holder enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short. Urshela has it. And that's the first down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Jock Peterson. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Torres. Into the corner and slicing foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch home. Hit high and deep to right center. Coles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Last time through was a base hit.
Voigt.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
No,
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Andrew Toles would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's a runner at first with two men out. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. Score remains 2-2. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
No.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Michael Franco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Michael Franco.
Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Barnes has a play. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 5. Here's the 2-2.
No.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Aaron Hicks would be next. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tolles. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will wait on it. 1 gone. Here's Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Seager.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Peterson.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Number 6 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 6.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 3. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Coles going back, still ranging back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead. A right-hander standing 6 foot even will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Looped out towards short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 4-2 New York. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and
Aroldis
gentlemen,
Chapman
your
comes on
attention,
looking
please.
for a save here in the
These
bottom of the
changes
ninth
for the
inning.
Yankees. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54, Aroldis Chapman. Now
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2
Now
count, and it just
catcher,
didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Fouled away. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations
52.
these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge has it in his sights. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, Andrew Toles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. New York get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Zach Britton earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight.